following is a presentation of the National Sim Racing League of America. Enjoy the race. This year, many champions were crowned.
Luke Rainey and Elijah Gordon
and Alex Bonsignor's Nathan Stapleton has won his second career Napa Band Championship here today.
As the year ends, these champions will battle one more time. This is the third edition of the NRLOA International Race of Champions.
Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is the third race, the penultimate race in the 2017 edition of NRLOA IROC. We are here at the newly reconfigured Texas Motor Speedway, this 1.5 mile racetrack in Fort Worth, Texas, playing host to its first ever IROC race here in the NRLOA. And it is the third race, and the championship is exceptionally tight up top. Practically everyone in the field can take the points lead at the end of the day, and that will definitely make for a very exciting race tomorrow morning at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the last race of 2017 coming tomorrow morning. We're going to have a lot of guys in the booth and as in-race reporters. Considering it is the last race of 2017, going to be a big celebration for that one. But here today, we've set that race up. We're going to see who's going to be in contention for the championship tomorrow. It all begins here in Texas with this 34-lap race on this 1.5 mile racetrack. Coming into today, the points lead is held by Emmanuel Hartnett, the winner of the last race here in the NRLOA IROC Series. Got that win at Watkins Glen on Wednesday. He has 27 points. Zachary Fitzwater, the Daytona winner, is only 2 points behind. Alex Bonsignor in the number 2 is 4 points behind. The next driver in line, Luke Rainey, is 7 points behind. There's a four-way tie for that fourth place position between Rainey, Bouchard, Keys, and Stapleton. Those guys all tied for the fourth position, 7 points behind coming into today's event. It's going to be a very interesting event here today, and the reason being is this is the first time we've been on this newly reconfigured racetrack of the Texas Motor Speedway. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens in today's race, so let's go ahead and head trackside for the command to begin the event here at the Texas Motor Speedway.
Drivers, start your engines!
And a great command there to fire these guys up for the penultimate time this year on Napa Fan. Only 2 races remain in 2017 before we take the long 6-week break. These guys, they want to get one more win before the year is out. Starting lineup rolling. Blaine Keys finished last at Watkins Glen. He starts on the pole position for today's race here at Texas. Alongside him, Daytona winner Zachary Fitzwater, who could not move his way through the field too well at the Watkins Glen International. Elijah Gordon, Justin Heath, they finished deep in the field at Watkins Glen. Matt Delio and the number 12 of Daniel Bouchard midway through the field. Got Alex Bonsignor, who comes into this race third in the points. He's alongside Luke Rainey in the number 3. He was only 7 points behind. Tristan Allen and Max Neuwirth in row 5. Then Nathan Stapleton and our points leader, Emmanuel Hartnett, round out the final row. Of course, the starting order for today's event determined by the inverse finishing results of the last event at Watkins Glen. Blaine Keys finished last, and he's going to start on the pole for this event after finishing second at Daytona. He is only 7 points behind even after his last place finish at Watkins Glen on Wednesday. The first time we have come to the newly reconfigured Texas Motor Speedway, and this is going to be an interesting race because these drivers have never seen this racetrack before. It is going to get very interesting. Blaine Keys and Zachary Fitzwater will lead the field to the green flag. The pace car is off. The penultimate race of 2017 is green here at Texas. Matt Dalio in the number 7 to the inside of Blaine Keys, trying to take the lead. Keys was able to lead lap 1, and Fitzwater falling back on the outside lane. A little tight there between Emmanuel Hartnett and Daniel Bouchard. Might possibly see an accident in this race. These guys have never seen this newly reconfigured racetrack before, and it could get very interesting. Stapleton coming close to clipping the number 11, the number 10 I should say, of Tristan Allen. Alex Bonsignor on Matt Dalio. They are side by side for the lead down the backstretch. Great run for Alex Bonsignor, and a win here today could possibly mean an IROC Championship. He only comes in 4 points behind, and he would take the points lead if he were to win this race, given that Emmanuel Hartnett does not finish second. But Bonsignor holding on to the lead for now. He got around Matt Dalio. Nathan Stapleton is moving his way through the field in the number 5. Hartnett, he started in the last row. He is up the 4th already in the number 6. This place is not like Watkins Glen, where it's hard to make your way from the back to the front. Here, it is very easy. And for Emmanuel Hartnett, getting that win at Watkins Glen was a good thing, because the next race is a race where you can move your way from the back to the front. The advantage in this championship could very well go to Emmanuel Hartnett because of that very reason. Trying to run the inside on Nathan Stapleton. They are side by side for 4th. Here comes Max Newworth looking to get redemption from what happened to him at Watkins Glen. He was in position to get the victory at Watkins Glen on Wednesday, taking the 2nd position away from Matt Dalio. And Max Newworth still going for his 13th career Napa Fan win. He almost had it at Watkins Glen, overshot the final corner late in the race, giving the win to Emmanuel Hartnett. And it's these two guys up front once again here at Texas. Newworth to the inside of Bonsignor. And the number 9 is going to take the lead on lap 6 here at the Texas Motor Speedway. Emmanuel Hartnett now looking to the inside. And the past 2 NRLOA IROC events have been where the champion has won 2 races throughout the season. Austin Spencer won 2 events, and NRLOA IROC won to win the championship that year. And last year, Elijah Gordon won 2 events to win the championship. Emmanuel Hartnett, I believe if he were to get the victory here today, or if Zachary Fitzwater were to get the victory here today, I believe that one of those 2 drivers would easily win the championship tomorrow morning at Indianapolis. Now, anything can happen at Indy, especially considering that the finishing results of this race will invert for the starting lineup tomorrow. But, as we saw here at Texas, Emmanuel Hartnett starting in the last position, he was able to work his way to the front in less than 7 laps. And while Indy is not as easy to do that in, we got 20 laps at Indy, and that's still plenty of time to work your way from 12th to 1st around that 2.5-mile racetrack. Luke Rainey now taking the lead. And here comes Daniel Bouchard in the number 12. Now, Bouchard came very close, I do believe, to winning the Chick-fil-A Cup Series race here on the old version of the Texas Motor Speedway. And he'd like to get a win. Zachary Fitzwater, I believe he has won a Chick-fil-A Cup Series race here before, but you gotta think, that was on the old version of Texas. This is a completely new version of the racetrack. Turns 1 and 2 are much flatter now than they used to be, and much wider, so a little bit of a different story through those 2 corners than it used to be. Here comes Daytona winner Zachary Fitzwater with Blaine Keys looking to get to the inside. Elijah Gordon in the number 1 on the inside lane, trying to get his first win of the season as the defending IROC champion. At the line, just like Daytona, Fitzwater edges out Keys to lead lap 10. Lane Keys, I believe he's going to be one of the guys joining us for tomorrow's Indianapolis race. He is taking the lead away. Lap 11 from Zachary Fitzwater. Now Elijah Gordon and Tristan Allen on the inside lane. Here comes Matt Delio, and I have a really good feeling about Matt Delio in this one for some reason. I don't know why, but I have a feeling he's going to get the advantage in this race. And I know I said at Daytona that he was going to do good when it was the Christmas Eve 500. And I was completely wrong, but this time I just have a feeling that he's going to win one of these last two races. I just do. He's got a lot of Trey Bartow in him, and Trey Bartow won a race last year, and I just kind of feel like Matt Delio's going to do it. Just a feeling. I could be completely wrong like I usually am, but I have a feeling Matt Delio might pull away with the victory in these last two events to put his all-time wins total to 17, and I consider Matt Delio to be the most well-rounded driver on Napa Fan. He is not the all-time winningest driver, but he has 3 championships, and the other 2 drivers ahead of him in the all-time wins list, who are Garrett Zenor and Caleb Hoffman, neither of those drivers have even 1 championship. So Matt Delio, I just believe he's the best driver ever to take the wheel here on Napa Fan, in my opinion. And be very interesting to see if he can get an IROC championship. If he were to do that, it would definitely show that he is one of the legends. I mean, he already is one of the legends on Napa Fan, but he might be the legend if he could pull off this championship this season. I apologize about talking about him so much, but hey, he's a really good driver, and he could get win number 17 and maybe even his 4th career Napa Fan championship in this series if he runs strong enough in these last 2 races. Tristan Allen has taken the lead away. Max Newworth, Lane Keys, Alex Bonsignor on the inside lane. We have not seen a caution yet in this race. That is a good thing there. And we're closing in halfway here in this 34-lap race. A 50-mile event here today at the Texas Motor Speedway. Max Newworth is looking to get to the inside of Tristan Allen for the lead. And he is going to do so here on lap 15 of 34. Bonsignor on Blaine Keys. That is for the 3rd position. Now, the farther up through the field you are, farther up the field you are, I should say, the more points you're going to get, and the more points each position is worth. If you win the race, you get 21 points. If you finish last, you get 3. But if you finish like 6th, you only get 9 points. So that top 5, they get a lot more points than the next 5 in line. And finishing in the top 5, definitely very beneficial. Emmanuel Hartnett, he is the points leader of this series right now, but he does not have the best average finish. The best average finish, I believe, goes to Alex Bonsignor in the number 2. But because Bonsignor has not won a race yet, he doesn't have all those bonus points that Hartnett has had from winning at Watkins Glen, and therefore Hartnett has the advantage in the championship. Very interesting scenario, but that's the way the point system works here in IROC. And Emmanuel Hartnett, if he can get another win, he could be the NRLOA IROC champion. Max Newworth leads lap 17 halfway through here at Texas. And now Emmanuel Hartnett looking to the inside. Here's one guy we really haven't talked about too much, Justin Heath. He is still going for his first career Napa Fan win. The Hers Dash Series champion won that Hers Dash Series championship without any wins throughout the 10-race season. He comes here with the best chance at getting a victory, right now running in the 2nd position as he goes to the inside of Max Newworth. Justin Heath, I really do believe he has a good chance at getting his first career win in these next 2 races as well. And here he goes, trying to get to the inside of Emmanuel Hartnett on lap 19 of 34. We have yet to see a caution in NRLOA IROC 3, and we could very well go caution-free the whole season. Of course, Watkins Glen, a road course, we do not have cautions on the road courses, but at Daytona we went caution-free in that 20-lap race, and right now these 12 drivers definitely racing very professional, keeping it clean here at the newly reconfigured Texas Motor Speedway. Justin Heath still has Emmanuel Hartnett to his outside, trying to hold on to that position. But Heath is going to hang on, and he is going to take the lead with now 14 laps to go here in NRLOA IROC 3 at Texas. 3 wide. Emmanuel Hartnett getting shuffled out of line. That is not good at all for the driver of the number 6 machine. And 3 wide here could be trouble, especially through the tri-oval. Could see some guys clip each other there through the tri-oval if they are not careful. Blaine Keys trying to take 4th. Hartnett is going to file in for 5th. Or is he? I think Elijah Gordon is going to get a run to the inside. Matt Dalio on Max Newworth. That is for the 2nd position. And Dalio trying to run him up the racetrack and get him out of the way so he can close in on Justin Heath. But they're going to remain side by side, and that's exactly what Justin Heath wants to see. This guy's battling side by side, going to allow him to pull away from the rest of the field. So Matt Dalio up the 2nd, Blaine Keys, and Emmanuel Hartnett. Hartnett has been one of the stronger guys in this race so far. I believe he's going to have a very good chance at victory. Look at all these guys behind him. I mean, all 12 of these drivers still have a chance at winning this race. And there are still over 10 laps left. You can work your way from the back to the front in under 10 laps. We saw it with Emmanuel Hartnett as he started last. He was up to the lead on lap 7. Hartnett to the inside of Blaine Keys. That is for the 2nd position. And they're going to go side by side into turn number 1. And Hartnett will have the inside lane and the advantage because of that. Justin Heath, he has led the last few laps here at the Texas Motor Speedway, trying to hold on and win his first career Napa fan race. And coming in quite an exclusive series as well, the NRLOA IROC Tour. And I do not believe any driver has won their first career race in this series, because you got to be a champion to get into this series. And Justin Heath, he's a champion, but he didn't get any wins in that series. A very rare occurrence for a champion to be winless throughout the season. It happened with Justin Heath, and he is still yet to get win number 1 in his career. Might want to watch for this. Blaine Keys on the outside, Matt Dalio and Daniel Bouchard on the inside, 3 wide. And you got to be careful going 3 wide here at this place, because it can definitely lead some major trouble. Alex Bonsignor to the inside of Elijah Gordon and Blaine Keys. Nathan Stapleton running last right now. Zachary Fitzwater has had a tough struggle here at the Texas Motor Speedway. I have not seen him move his way to the front of the field at all in this race. He's been in the back most of this event. That's a tough one for him. For the lead, Emmanuel Hartnett to the inside of Justin Heath. And just like Watkins Glen, this could be a battle between Hartnett and Newworth. How about Daniel Bouchard, the NRLOA Big One winner? He's to the inside of Justin Heath for the 3rd position. Max Newworth to the inside of Emmanuel Hartnett for the lead. Lap 27 of 34. And with this, next time by, it is 7 laps to go, closing in on the finish of the penultimate race in 2017 on Napa Fan. Who is it going to be here at the newly reconfigured Texas Motor Speedway? How about Luke Rainey up to the 4th position now as he's getting to the inside of Justin Heath. And I just said a moment ago that Zachary Fitzwater, he really hasn't found his way to the lead yet in this race. But here he is on the inside lane, trying to push his way to the lead here at Texas. Max Newworth leading the field still. Emmanuel Hartnett running 2nd, trying to get his 2nd win and possibly secure his NRLOA IROC Championship. He's also going for win number 4 of his career, while Newworth is going for number 13. Here is Daniel Bouchard in the number 12. Running in the 3rd position, looking to strike if either of these guys make a mistake. Lap 29 of 34. Still plenty of time for these guys in this one to get up front and possibly get the win. 5 laps to go here at the Texas Motor Speedway. Hartnett still out front, trying to get his 2nd win in NRLOA IROC 3. Daniel Bouchard, the NRLOA Big One champion from this year, trying to get a victory in this series as well in car number 12. It is 4 laps to go, and the caution has flown here at Texas. And Hartnett won the race back to the line. It was Zachary Fitzwater and I believe Justin Heath involved in the accident. Matt Delio is back in there as well. And with this, that's going to end the race. A caution period is 4 laps long. And Emmanuel Hartnett's going to go back-to-back in NRLOA IROC 3. And this almost secures his championship at this point because that's 21 more points towards the championship for the driver of the number 6. He will remain in the points lead exiting this race. The only other guy that might have a chance at Indy might be Alex Bonsignor in the number 2. But Emmanuel Hartnett, it's going to be 3 laps to go. At this point, they are not going to get back to racing with 4 laps left. When the caution came out, it's going to take up the whole rest of the race. And Emmanuel Hartnett is going to be the winner, given that something does not happen to his race car. So, our first caution of the season in NRLOA IROC 3. Let's go ahead and see what happened to bring out the caution for the first time here at Texas. And this is exiting turn number 4. They were 3 wide off the corner. Tristan Allen to the inside of Zachary Fitzwater and Justin Heath. Allen moves up the racetrack just slightly, gets into Fitzwater. And the Daytona winner into the outside wall with Justin Heath as they go around, coming to the line. And I believe this might have been lap 29 when this occurred. You see, Dalio was at the back of this. He got a piece of it as he hit Justin Heath. And I think Emmanuel Hartnett might have crossed the line right when this happened. And they got that last lap in there. But a tough break for Zachary Fitzwater and Justin Heath, bringing out the caution and ending the race here at Texas prematurely, most likely giving the win to Emmanuel Hartnett. Replayed this in real time. Zachary Fitzwater going around with Justin Heath, and we were talking about Justin Heath just a little bit ago as he was leading the field looking to get his first career win. It looks like he's going to have to keep on waiting, and the year's going to end here, and we're going to be off for about 6 weeks. Justin Heath, he wants to get that first win. He's going to have one chance tomorrow morning in Indianapolis to get it before the Chick-fil-A Cup Series comes back. So, going to be interesting to see if he can do it. But how about Emmanuel Hartnett? I mean, he hasn't even raced on Napa Fans since the Dodge Throwback Series, and here he comes in the NRLOA IROC Series, getting 2 wins in a row, and with that, it's going to be hard for him to lose the championship. But here's the thing! He's going to be starting last tomorrow because he won this race. And that is going to be a difficult thing for Hartnett. But he started last for this race and still got the victory. So I think Emmanuel Hartnett, I think he is in pretty good shape to win NRLOA IROC 3. But we'll see tomorrow morning. We could have a change in the championship for the first time ever in the final race. It was in 2015, Austin Spencer actually clinched the championship a race early. I do not believe that's going to be the case this year, but Emmanuel Hartnett is definitely going to put a huge gap between him and the rest of the field. Let's get the official finish of this race. And here it is, the official finish here at the Texas Motor Speedway in NRLOA IROC 3. Emmanuel Hartnett is going to go 2 in a row, and he went from 12th the first in this event to get the victory. He seemed to be the strongest guy of the race, and I think most deservingly he's going to get the victory. Emmanuel Hartnett off of turn number 4. He's going to win the first ever race here at Texas under the new reconfiguration, and he is also going to retain the points lead heading into the final race of NRLOA IROC 3. Emmanuel Hartnett wins here at Texas. We're going to have ourselves a doozy of a championship battle tomorrow morning at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's going to be very interesting to see if Bonsignor is going to have enough to get to him. But I just don't know. I mean, I believe everybody else is knocked out of winning this championship. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to export that file into Score 4. And, of course, you guys will see those point standings right after we're done here at the Texas Motor Speedway. But Emmanuel Hartnett, the winner here today, and his 2nd win of the season, as well as 4th win of his career, his 4th win of the year, and penultimate race going to rookie driver Emmanuel Hartnett. winning here at Texas. Daniel Bouchard finished in the 2nd position, and I think Bouchard also has a chance at the championship. He was only 7 points behind Hartnett coming into this race. He is going to lose 4 points, so it will be 11 points off at Indy, and that's enough to surpass a guy in one race. So Bouchard's still going to have a chance, and I believe Alex Bonsignor will also have a chance in the number 2. But other than that, I don't think anybody else is going to have a shot at winning the IROC Championship tomorrow morning in Indianapolis. Emmanuel Hartnett, the winner. Daniel Bouchard, Max Newworth, Alex Bonsignor, Luke Rainey, Tristan Allen, Nathan Stapleton, Elijah Gordon, Blaine Keys, Matt Delio, Zachary Fitzwater, and Justin Heath. The full finishing results here at the Texas Motor Speedway. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow morning in Indy. And we'll be joined by quite a few drivers who co-commentated with me throughout the year. It's going to be fun. Kind of reminiscing the year in tomorrow's race and racing the final race of 2017 on Napa Fan before the 6-week break we're going to have here on Napa Fan before we get to the Chick-fil-A Cup Series in February. But thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to Emmanuel Hartnett, and I will see you guys later.
How frustrating and so degrading. It's time we're wasting, as time will fly by and the sky will cry as light is fading. And he is waiting, oh, so patiently while we repeat the same routine.